to our game of the day. We were looking to some college basketball. All of these lines are according to FanDuel Sportsbook. Iowa State Cyclones, who are 14-3, 2-3 in conference play, will visit the number 18 Texas Tech Red Raiders. Oh, Iowa State, of course, is number 15 right now. Red Raiders are 13-4, 3-2 in conference play. Right now, Texas Tech is the 8-point favorite at home with a total sitting at 130.5. This will be a rematch from less than 2 weeks ago. In that game, the Cyclones walked away with the win at home in a low-scoring game, 51-47. However, this time they go on the road and are not favored in any capacity. Iowa State had recently experienced a rough patch, having won their first 12 games of the season. They have now gone 2-3 in their last 5, 2 of which were also on the road to Oklahoma and 9th-ranked Kansas by just 1 point. Their other loss was to number 1 Baylor on January 1st at the time, so I think we could cut these guys a little bit of slack here, but I digress. They are coming off a win over Texas, who is currently ranked sitting at number 21 right now. As for the Red Raiders, they are looking to pick up their 5th straight home win and are 3-2 in their last 5, while their 4 losses on the season have been to Providence, number 5 Gonzaga, number 11 Iowa State, as previously mentioned, and most recently K-State. But their wins, on the other hand, are what's more impressive to me. They picked up the OT win over number 13 Tennessee, a win against a then number 6 Jayhawks team, which I love that for them, and perhaps the most impressive, a 65-62 win over then number 1 Baylor just last week. However, they only moved up 1 spot in the rankings. What is up with that? Arky, this should hopefully be a good one. How will you be playing this one tonight? And also, why isn't Texas Tech ranked higher?
Well, I mean, listen, the rankings are what the rankings are. They're wild. It's just people's opinion, right? There was a story a few weeks ago where someone ranked I think a team that lost to a team that ranked a team that lost above the team that just beat them because they literally said they didn't watch the game. So yeah, what do you want me to do, right? Like, are the people watching the games or not? For me, it doesn't really matter. At this point, like the Big 12 is the deepest league in college basketball. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of really high-end talent. The Big 10's pretty close, but I love the Big 12. The Big 12 is a lot of really fun and spectacular basketball and a lot of really good defense, too. And the fact that you mentioned that these two teams just played 13 days ago and had 98 total points between them in an absolute dogfight at Ames, that was a fun game. We bet that game, remember. It was -4.
We did.
We both pushed on that game thanks to a last-second 3. Thank you for playing and getting us the push, you bunch of jerks at Texas Tech. But seriously, that Texas Tech defense is amazing. It's amazing at home. It's amazing on the road. Defense travels. Iowa State's, they're traveling this game. They've got a pretty darn good defense. Now, the Iowa State offense isn't great, and I get it, but neither is the Texas Tech offense. And Texas Tech did just get Terrence Shannon Jr. back, and that's big for them. He's their leading scorer. But they had him back Saturday, and they lost to Kansas State. So the fact that this is an 8-point line right now in favor of Texas Tech, I feel like I'm missing something. I've been Googling the whole internet for like the entire morning, trying to figure out what I'm missing, why this opened at 7.5 and is already up to 8. I don't get it. I think Iowa State is good enough to not only keep this game close, but even win this game. I mean, they are 7-1 against the spread as an underdog this season, and 5 of those games they won outright. Like, Texas Tech is nice because of their defense, and Coach Adams has done a phenomenal job this season. What a lot of people thought would be a transition year for them, but it hasn't been. They're pretty darn good defensively, and they're really, really talented. But when you don't have great shooting, when you struggle against teams like Kansas State, who are 9-7 on the season, even with your leading scorer, when it's literally just all about the defense, a semi-bad defensive night against a mediocre offense, who's somewhere in the 200s as far as Iowa State is concerned, scoring over 70 points a game, when they come in, they get a little warm and you miss a couple of assignments, you could be in for bad times. So for me, the play is clear. You take the +8 for Iowa State tonight. They have the win against you before. Why would there be a 12, 13-point swing on the spread just because it changes the venue? There must be something I'm missing. Please DM me if I forgot something, just so I don't make this bet final in just a minute after the show's over. But I feel like I would put a significant portion of whatever percentage you want to put of your bankroll in this on a +8 tonight for Iowa State.
You literally took the words right out of my mouth. I literally had that, yes. Same thing, right there with you, partner. And not only am I excited for this game because the Big 12 will always have a special place in my heart, but because I think it's going to be a really, really good game and hopefully closer than the spread suggests. Isaiah Brockingham leads the Cyclones in scoring, averaging 16.5 points a game next to the Red Raiders' Bryson Williams, who's putting up around 12.4 a game. Look out for Gabe Kalsher, though, who was the leading scorer for Iowa State in their game against Texas, putting up a game-high 22 points with 6 threes. As a whole, the team shot 57% from the floor in their last game. Texas Tech is 9-8 against the spread, but are 5-6 against the spread when going in as the favorite. The Cyclones are 7-10 against the spread on the year and have gone 2-2 covering in games they went in as 8-point dogs. Head-to-head, though, the favorite is 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 meetings. Both teams have exceeded this total of 130 quite a bit this season in some high-scoring games. However, don't forget, in their last matchup, they only combined for 98 points, so that's kind of concerning. Obviously, the Red Raiders are favored by more than I would give them. Literally, I have this. Arky, what am I missing here? I will be taking the Cyclones at +8, but it feels like a trick. Does Vegas know something we don't? I don't know. I also like the over when it was 126.5 last night, but since it's changed, my mind has changed a bit because it's now at 130, so I'm going to stay away from the total. But give me the Cyclones. What are we missing?
Yeah, Terrence Shannon Jr. is a very good scorer for them. The leading scorer, obviously, and he's back. He averages like 14 points a game, just a shade under. They were down 7 with like 3 seconds to go against Iowa State before. Like, where's the drastic difference to go from a team that essentially lost by 7 to a team that's supposed to win by 8? I'm missing it. Please direct message me on the old social medias. I'm on Instagram too. You can find me in all of it. Just find me and tell me what I'm missing. I could be missing something big, but right now, it's Iowa State.
Let's hope the joke's not on us tonight. Guess we'll find out.
But find out quick.